So this is just a simple demo that we are doing for how the question platform can actually help sellers for Flipkart to better help them while they're on the seller portal itself. One of the key issues, as we understood, was that there is too much back and forth happening between the seller panel and the help menu, and we basically have a product that allows you to provide help from within the seller panel rather than you having to do anywhere. What we've done is we've taken the simple approach, which is similar to Microsoft Word. If you recall, earlier in 2000, there used to be a paper clip that used to keep bouncing around at the bottom right. That's basically the concept that we've taken. If you look at the bottom right of your seller panel page right now, you will see a queue. That is us. All that a seller has to do is just basically go over here, and he will then be able to see whatever help he wants. This gives you two functionalities. One is that you can define a specific learning path for him. By just clicking on this, he actually has a specific learning path. All of these are obviously not necessarily all of yours, but we've taken one part of yours, which you can actually see from here. So if I look at catalog, how do I upload a catalog is over here, right? Now I've got a full training video that I can take, or I can do a simple walkthrough. Let's just go through the walkthrough.
Uploading the catalog sheet. You have to now upload the catalog sheet after making entries for the products that you want to list.
As you can see, all of this is happening from within your site. The person, me as a seller, I didn't have to go anywhere else. All that I have to do is just simply click on a specific walkthrough, and it will take me through exactly what do I need to do. Advantages of this are numerous, right? I mean, you can have various languages. You can decide what do you want to do at what time. You can also put in assessments at the end of it should you actually want to do it. This is something that we did. We sort of broke up your video into smaller parts. So as step one, I basically went through this, and then I can just sort of go to wherever I needed to go and do that. And then I moved to the next step, which will basically start from wherever I left off and say how do I actually then upload that and stuff. I haven't specifically gone down the path of trying to show you the user behavior, because that's already going to be there. But the ethos, I hope you understand that fundamentally when a seller comes on and he or she is not very well conversed with your platform and he needs some help, that help can be made available to him right from within your environment, and all the content will basically reside with us. That's one approach to it. The second is that if he also wanted to search for help. Currently, if I do something over here, it'll show me all the various types of content that I have, right? If something is available, and these are not necessarily your content, but fundamentally everything that is available to the user is available over here. Now, to show you another functionality, you can put in all types of content over here. You can do full videos. You can also do text. Right? So here it is. Now I can do whatever I want. I can print it out from here and give it to somebody else. A lot of time what happens is that your sellers and the person who have actually activated the account are not necessarily the ones who will actually be using it. So that's where this actually helps. If I wanted to do the uploading a catalog file directly from here, I can do that as well. One other approach, and I'll just sort of stand this without doing anything, is we can literally put in predictive help. So if you know that this person is at a specific juncture of his journey, so be it at registration or be it at creating his store or uploading a catalog or merchandise, whatever, you can then automatically give him push notifications inside this environment, so that whenever he or she does log on, and as soon as he logs on, you will hit our API and say, okay, this guy is a registered user, please show him the next stage. So I can automatically just give him a pop-up and say, you are now supposed to start this, whatever your module 2 is. Similarly, I can also drill down and multiple levels of configurations are possible through this, right? So it's a very simple interface. We can also allow you to do all sorts of reporting. I'll show you a type of reporting that also happens. So here is you will also get a branded interface wherein you will be able to see all the activities and stuff. Now this is just a basic type of thing that we're showing you. So for example, all the various types of courses that you have, or all the various modules that you have over here, they have very many more modules than what you do. But fundamentally, if you do let's say only 6 modules, you should be able to sort of see them, that you registered so many people, so many have actually used it, so many are active, so many have actually completed it, and also be able to dive down into greater details, right, of each of these folks, right. So you can do that with each person, and we can configure this by whichever way you actually want. This could be something which says you could view it by location, by manager, by LOB, whatever you want. All of those things are possible. So that's broadly what we had, and I hope that sort of makes sense to you. Again, like I said, all of this will get customized to what your thing is. We'll give you the full CMS as well as the integration of the LMS. Very simple code. It's just a few lines of code that you need to input into your website, and you'll be ready to go. Thank you.